What up, what up, what up? Hey, I like that new thing, man. You got going on with the holiday spirit up in the building, man. We live, bro. We is live. Florida Takeover in the building. Yeah, I'm here in hey, I'm in here Dolo right now. You know what I'm saying? We got Mook and Lynn down in Florida, representing the D for us. So, shout out to them, man. Shout out to everybody that was able to participate in the Nationals this year. Win, lose, or draw, man. I seen a lot of I'm saying bad terms, man. We got to leave that out the criteria, uh, basically, because I just been seeing a lot, man, going against the league itself and any kind of teams that's out there. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely want to not be on that tip, man. For real, man. We should be able to acknowledge all our kids that was went down there, win, lose, or draw, man. I don't really care if they went down there to, lose or whatever. Didn't score no many points. None of that, man. Y'all grown ups need to stop putting yourself in front of this platform, bro, and let these kids be great, man. I'm so tired of that, man. I'm so tired of grown ass men sitting at home on their computer typing up this team and that team when we trying to give an experience to these kids, man. That's all it's about, bro. This is mainly what we do here. I don't entertain none of that talk that be on the internet. That's what I want to disclose from the group itself. But anyway, enough of that, man. Just show some love for the Detroit versus everybody team, Michigan football that went down there and put it together. How we put it together, man. Point blank, period. Shout out to all the teams that went down there, man. We had the Rams, we had the Buckeyes, we had the Raiders, Ducks. You know what I'm saying? So we had some good teams that went down there and participated in the Nationals. Even the teams that wasn't in our league, as far as the Jayhawks, as far as the Jags, all those teams that went down there and represented our team in our city, man, our state. So shout out to them teams that went down there for that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know. I'm the only one in here today. We got everybody down in Florida turning up down there because we got them 12U Rams chaps in the building. CJ, I see you. What up, though? Ron, I see you. Tristan, I see you. What up, though? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, shout out to them boys, man. Shout out to them boys. We going to drop some hearts. So drop something down for that 12U team, man. Shout out to Coach Marcus, Coach Chris. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all them boys, Coach Bean, Coach Nate. Everybody that was down there on that team that helped them boys get to where they is tonight. Hey, man, shout out to them boys, man, because they put on for the city. They put on for the city. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, personally, I don't think we had one of the most successful Floridas down there, going down there. I mean, we had a lot of great teams that went down there. And I mean, they basically, Florida they was about their shit. I mean, a lot of teams went down there and thought that, we was, you want to go down there and produce and make stuff happen for your city and state. No doubt about it. I think once you get on the plane and go down there, you doing something good for the city and state. So shout out to everybody with that. But I mean, they came to play. I mean, we had a lot of good teams that was high expectations going down there. Shout out to the Rams 9U and 10U that went down there. A lot of stuff. I mean, me personally, I didn't expect it to go the way it went. I mean, I'm not knocking no team that went down there, but we want to. This is why you want to be able to take your team down there instead of building a team and go down there. I'd rather get my ass kicked with a team that I built and I had with me all year, coaching staff I had with me all year. No knock to nobody that went down there with them teams, but that's just me personally. You want to go down there. I'd rather take more teams than one super team. That's just me personally. I mean, I just, that's just my opinion. But I mean, it was just a lot of great football down there. There was a lot of great football going on down there. We had a lot of good teams that came and showed out. But I salute all our teams that went down there. Shout out to Love Jones Design. We got the shirts on. My man Miles over there, he got his shirt on with it. Shout out to my baby out there, Miss Ann. What up, though? But Yeah, man. I just think this it's a whole nother atmosphere when you go down to Florida, man. I think it's a good. Obviously, it's a great thing for the kids, man, to get that experience. They playing, they going in a whole nother state, whole nother city, playing teams that they don't normally see. So, me personally, man, I think it was a great experience to be able to take those kids down there and you know all the teams showed out, whether they won or not, or won the ring. Obviously, the Rams 12U, they brought that thing home back for us. So shout out to them. But all teams that went down there and represented our state, man, and, that's what I care about the most, man. For us to be on the schedule and they say this Detroit Spartans or the West 7 Rams or the Detroit Buckeyes Elite, to see that on the platform higher than what we at is big. So we bring in Florida Takeover here, right here. We here in the D still, but we in Florida too. We trying to get Lynn to get the laptop in so we can get him tuned in with us. But 248-854-9850. Y'all got something to talk about the Florida? What's y'all opinion on the Florida Takeover? And or any kind of shout outs y'all want to give out, man. The lines is open. You know what I'm saying? Call in. Little blue blue. We got little blue blue saying little blue blue. Detroit versus everybody. What up though? Michelle, what up though? Everybody tuning in, man. Like I said, we appreciate the love, man. We had to do another show, for the Natty. You know what I'm saying? I felt confident in somebody was gonna bring us on, or all our teams was gonna bring us some trophies back home for it. But just going down there to represent our state, man, that's good enough for me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just good enough for me. I have watched a lot of live football on my phone more than I ever have this year. I mean, I just definitely been watching all these games, and to see these coaches out there coaching their ass off, it's a salute to them guys, man. Because again, it's Christmas time, and then the pandemic, so to be able to put that in to put that in your schedule and make it happen, that's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Detroit versus everybody, no doubt. No doubt to that. Like I said, 248-854-9850. If you want to talk to us, call in, shout out, anything like that, call. What up, though? We here. Well, I'm here. Lynn and Mook, they in Florida representing, their teams in the Friday Night Talk Live. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But I just think it was just a great experience, man. I think especially for the gyms this year, being their first year. The boss lady, she definitely, put a lot into this to be able to take her own organization down there and take a whole damn lead down there. That's a lot of people should be saluting her too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we waiting on y'all, man. Kev, we waiting on y'all, man. 248-854-9850. Call me. I'm here. We here for at least for the time being. So call me, man. We definitely want to shout out them 12U. Big huge shout out to Marcus and Chris, Bean, that whole coaching staff, man. I actually was able to go to them guys early in the season before pads and all that came out there, and I kind of seen something different about that team. It was just the energy that I evaporated myself with when I came over there. I'm like, whoa, the energy. These guys over here really working. They really grinding. They ain't even got pads on yet. That makes a difference sometimes when you're trying to build your team up, a great team at that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, nephew did his thing today. For the most part, I think my man Lil Will had about 5-6 turnovers overall throughout the whole tournament, maybe more. I could be mistaken. CJ gonna do CJ. Quan, all them boys, man. I'm very, very, very. It's an honor for me to even be sitting here representing this podcast and representing the league itself. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. Raiders D team gonna be there next year, no doubt. We definitely want them to get down there. Shout out to the Ravens 9U for making it to the championship game, no doubt to them. Shout out to Coach Marshall and that coaching staff over there getting them boys in there. Yeah, Lil Will had 2 picks today. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but a lot of people need to understand about him, man. I ain't gonna keep talking about it. He been doing that. This ain't just because he came over to the Rams B team and got, no, he been great. And a lot of they whole coaching staff, a lot of people know that already. So let's not mistake that. You know what I'm saying? He been great. I coached him at 8, so he been great. But shout out to them, man. Shout out to Coach Marcus, Coach Jackson, Coach Nate, Coach Bean. You know what I'm saying? You know, for putting that staff together, putting them boys together, keeping them boys grinding throughout the year, and to be able to go down to this national championship off not having their own championship here. That was I think that was the over the top for them boys, man. For them boys to get where they needed to be at because they was able to. I mean, that momentum of not having a game here. Like, man, come on, we ain't got no championship game there. Now I got to really go crazy down here in the Nationals because I ain't get a championship here. So, I mean, you know, shout out to all the teams that went down there, man. Yeah, he said 14 on the season. Greg, what up, boy? I mean, he just been great all year round. I mean, you just had a lot of kids over there that just been contributing to that B team, helping, you know, take that weight off of CJ Soldiers, man. So, I mean, shout out to the Rams, man, for real. That just go down there and represent all the way to the last day that you could possibly represent your organization, your league. So shout out to them, man, going down there, you know, representing for sure. Like I said, 248-854-9850. Call in, man. If you want to represent your team, represent a player, represent a coach, whatever. Talk. What up? Call me. But, you know, leading off to I had expectations for a lot of teams. You know what I'm saying? You know, they talked about what Mookie had left after his 2 losses, and getting missing and all that. My guy. You know, he ain't gonna. I mean, if you win so much, you're not gonna take losses very easy. You got to find a way to deal with a loss. A lot of times, cats don't take losses that simple. So y'all have to ease off, my mans. I mean, y'all, you know, it was a good game. I mean, 6-zip overtime. I mean, you got pretty much the championship game here. I mean, there in Florida. But, you know, come on, man. You know, a win is a win, man. Ain't nobody getting no trophy for that win. Ain't nobody getting no city championship for that. So, you know, you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? They still undefeated here. So, you know, to go down there and to and I mean, me personally, I don't know. Me as a head coach, I ask, can I keep my team together? I mean, separating and then the 10U to 9U, and that's a lot of stuff you're gonna have to draw up and put together for that to go on. So it's just a lot, you know. That's why I salute the coaches and the presidents and everybody, because it's a lot to go down there and prepare to play teams you ain't never saw. We do this all year here. We play teams here all year round. I mean, not all year round, but all year. And, you know, we know what certain teams and certain coaches going to have and draw up. But when it comes to going out of town and playing teams you ain't never played and teams that play that shit all year round, like you go to Florida, a lot of teams in Florida, they play all year round. We have breaks, winter workouts. They don't have no breaks. They just, you know, flat out going at it all game, all year round. So, I mean, I just salute to the people that, you know, the organizations, BJ over there with the Ducks, the Raiders Nation with the 14U, Rams Nation, Buckeye Nation, Duck Nation. You know, all of them, everybody that went down there representing our state, man. Salute to y'all, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because it could have been, I mean, a lot of people could have gave up just off not having a championship here for us. So to be able to go down there and compete and have those kids still competing is salute to y'all. Like I said, 248-854-9850. We still trying to get Lynn up in here, man. We'll see. We ready. We actually ready for them, but they was traveling from the championship ceremony and getting them rings. You definitely don't want to rush that. You want to take full opportunity of that. For that nature. I mean, you know, you definitely don't want to, when you get a championship, you want to have every aspect of that championship. You do not want to wait to the last minute. You know, you don't want to just be, all right, I'm out. You got to get the belt. You got to get the trophy. You got to get the rings. You got to get the jackets. You got to get the pictures. So, you know, shout out to West 7 Rounds, man. Shout out to Spartan Nation in the building. What up, though? Shout out to the parents for sure. Definitely shout out to the parents that you know, showed out, went down there with them kids down there in Florida, man, for sure. Yeah, he did. CJ definitely, separated himself today. Great football player. It ain't no argument to that. We ain't got to sit and blah, blah, blah off about that. We know who he is. Like I said again, he been doing that since 8, maybe even before then. That's when I had recognized him, probably about 7, 8 years old. But he's still doing this thing. Shout out to the team moms, for real, too, that made that trip as well, to go down there again. To go down there and help the kids out, make sure they eat good, make sure everything's good with them. So, shout out to them, man. Definitely a good shout out to the team moms, the parents, anybody that just went down there and supported the the whole experience down there. You got to give a shout out to them. So, I mean, it's like I said, man. That type of stuff. When you go down there, obviously everybody want to go down there and win that natty. I mean, it ain't no other excuse behind that. You don't want to go down there and be like, well, it's tough. It's tough. I mean, I could imagine losing here, let alone going down there losing. You going damn near 1,000 miles away from your family, your home, your well-being, and go down there. But win, lose, or draw, man. They, a lot of coaches went down there and they had. I feel every coach had expectations of what they was going to do for with their team and everything. So for them to be able to go down there and like I said, man, I can't thank the league. I can't thank the teams themselves, the coaches, players, the parents for allowing their kids to go down there. A lot of parents wasn't buying that, you know what I'm saying? So for some parents to buy in and be like, all right, you know what, go on down there, do that. I trust the coaches. I trust the organization. That's a lot of trust on their shoulders. So shout out to all that, man. Shout out to the people that bought into that. The Ravens 9U. Shout out to definitely to the Ravens 9U coming up a little short in a great game. Great game. 12-7 loss to I think the team was RBE, I believe. I believe also the Ducks 14U played for the third place. I don't know the results of that game. But everybody, like I said, everybody there participated. We had the Bully Boys go down there and go 2-1. 3-1 maybe. I think it was 3-1. The Rams went down there and did their thing. I think they played with the Rams at the end of that last game. But definitely a great day for the Gems League, man. Shout out to the Gems League. Shout out to the boss lady. Shout out to the Boys and Girls Club. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Hey, it was a great day. I think a great 2 weeks? How many weeks? A whole week y'all been down there. It's just been a great week of football to be able to be down there and experience that. 35-6 Ducks. Okay, that's what it is. See, I mean, for the Ducks to go out there and get their third place off being defend. I know they wanted to really defend that championship, but third place is huge. I mean, you start off with a lot of teams that's coming down there, and to be able to be, hey, we got a championship 12U team. We got a 14U team that came in third place. We got a 9U team that came in third place. So I'm happy with those results. I think a lot of people that was sitting down typing hating quotes in the group and everything else, y'all should appreciate this, man, because like I said, these kids came and left their home. Put themselves in harm's way. I mean, just because. I mean, you never know. Being down there, what can happen? You know what I'm saying? You can come back with it, whatever. But we pray on that and make sure that everything's as good with that. But definitely is. I mean, it's just a great experience, and I'm honored to even have a podcast to be able to elaborate on the week full of football for the Natty down there. So, like you said, shout out to everybody, man. For real, shout out to everybody from Michigan. Me too, man. I definitely wish I could have went down there, but next year I need y'all to tune. I'm looking at the camera. Next year we definitely gonna be down there, full access. You gonna get practices. You gonna get before games, after games, chilling with the kids, doing what we do with the kids, whatever. We getting full access next year. So be looking out for that for the gyms. We got a lot of stuff coming up for the gyms, man. So don't think this is the end of the Friday night talk. We trying to get it till we can convert to the basketball. Shout out to the Detroit Cardinals and Bourne them over there doing their thing with that. All the basketball teams out there, youth. We trying to collaborate with them to see if we can do the same thing we doing with football for basketball. So, but yeah, 248, man. 248-854-9850. Like I said, y'all got it. Y'all got some. Y'all want to shout out the team, shout out the league, whoever, man. Call in, talk to us. Whatever. I really trying to get. I want everyone to get Marcus and Chris. I know they celebrating. Bean, Nate. I know all them guys are celebrating. Well deserved. We're a long week of football, long week of, prepping. I mean, you have to do this. Mind you have to do this shit once you get down there. I mean, as soon as you get off that plane, you know what I'm saying? It's like getting straight to it. Right? You got a game that day or not. You still got to prepare these kids, to mentally, to prepare themselves for this game. I mean, that's like a lot of coaching. I mean, a lot of motherfuckers say, "Well, he can't coach." That takes a lot of coaching, to take kids down there and be able to be like, "Hey, what this, what that, what's going on? I ain't never played that team before. Who was them? I ain't never seen them before. You playing people you ain't never heard of before. You might have some teams down there, we might hear of. And some teams you like, I ain't never heard of. You got teams for Virginia, Georgia, Miami. So it's, I mean, you know what I'm saying. You gotta really be mentally ready for that type of that challenge, because that's not an easy challenge for them. So shout out, like I say, shout out to all the coaches that went down, all the players that went down there. But it's a special shout out for the 2020 national champions. 1-7 Rams, 12U. Ron Day, man, what up, though? What's the dealio, Ron? Hey, you gotta get them boys up in here. I need to get them on the phone. Or we still trying to see what's up with Lynn. I don't know if we tried to do something where we had to, get on the laptop and he just tuned in with us. We'll see what he could do. Hopefully he said he ready. He said he ready. My guy said he ready, people. He ready. My man Lynn been down there working hard. Stop. There he is. There go my guy
What up?
Lynn in the building. What's going on, brother? What's going on? How's the energy down there in Florida, man? Talk to us.
Hey man, the energy been crazy down here, man.
Yeah.
It's been crazy, man. Been a lot going on.
I mean, because one thing for sure, shout out to my man Lynn, man. Shout out to my man Lynn, because I know one thing personally for me, I was able to watch the football games. I mean, I didn't have no live stream, none of that. But I was able to watch some football games because of my guy. So just talk about, like I said, because when we here in Michigan and we at our games, just talk about the energy it was being on those sidelines down there in Florida for you.
Man, like I said, the energy is crazy, man. Like even if you talk about today's game, like
No doubt.
today's game, the 12U championship with the Rams
Yeah.
and RPE,
Yeah.
like you'd have thought we was back home, dog. Like
No doubt.
it was nothing but love. It was a whole bunch of teams. You had, Spartans there. You
Yeah.
had Ravens. You had guys from every org, man, that
Yeah.
was there. And, they were supporting, man. They was all wanted to see somebody bring home a ship to the crib.
And like I said, you was there for that whole game. And like I said, when I tuned in, it was 24-zip at halftime. So I'm like, well, shit, I'm yelling at work, and they like, what the hell you yelling for? I'm like, listen, we doing some big things here. Down there in Florida, it was a very, very happy. So just talk about the energy, like I said, for you once you got around that winning circle, man. Because I hear about that winning circle. What's the energy in that winning circle?
And man, the winner circle is live, man, for the kids, man. They get to sit up on the stage,
Yeah,
in front of everybody.
yeah,
They get to talk to the MC. They got their little the necklace, their belt, the helmet,
yeah,
all that good shit. So it's in front of everybody, so everybody
yeah.
get to see it.
Everybody get to see it, man. That, like I said, I kind of liberated on it just before we got you in, man. And like I said, that is a great fucking experience right there. For, like I said, for our team to be down there, going, like I said, anybody go down there, win, lose, or draw, to go down there and represent the state and the city, man, is huge, man. And like I said, I think it wouldn't be a more deserving team as this team here. Did you get the opportunity to talk to Coach Marcus or Coach Jackson? after the game?
Yeah, I talked to Marcus. I talked to Marcus and C Jack, man. If anybody that was watching the live, man, we kind of we stepped it up. We doing on field post game interviews
Yeah,
with
yeah,
guys, man. But,
yeah.
man, them guys, as you can imagine, was excited,
No doubt.
man. Marcus talking about the winner circle when they went up on the winner circle and they got to ask Marcus a couple questions. He was a loss for words, man. He got choked up.
Hey,
He
well
got choked
deserved,
up
man.
out there, man.
Well,
So
well deserved, man.
it
I
was
think he
it,
just well deserved, bro.
it was emotional.
Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, because I think when I caught a little bit of the interview, he was interviewing him, and he kind of was, I could kind of see it in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? And then it was just like, that's just big to see out of a coach. And that shows you that we talk about all the time. Coaches that care. You know what I'm saying? Like a coach that actually care about seeing his kids be successful, not for themselves, but for the kids. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, that is huge, man. I wish I could have been down to be a part of it, but we know how we doing next year. But just talk about your all-around experience down there, just for you yourself.
Man, I had a ball, with the exception of, I came down here with the 9U
Okay.
West 7 Rams.
Okay.
We didn't do what we would have liked to did when we came out here.
No doubt.
But outside of that, man, the experience was good. Like, like right now as we speak, I'm in a DBE house right now.
Yeah.
I'm at
Who we
Hood.
got in the DBE? Tell them come tell them holler at they boy. Who we got over there with you, man?
Everybody missing in action right now, man.
Everybody missing in action, man. They gotta come to we got the hottest podcast on live right now, bro.
Yeah, we waiting on the champs, man. The champs
we
supposed to be pulling up in here real soon, man.
Okay.
So we C Jack, Marcus,
we want all them
Beeman,
guys to come out, man. Tell them I'm waiting on them. We waiting on them here, man.
They whole staff will be pulling up, man, soon, so we can hear from them.
Yeah.
Hood on his way in here.
Okay.
I think there go that dough, as you say.
Hey, there go that dough. We getting the dough in Florida, baby. We had a door opening in Florida. We did. Hey, I told y'all we doing it. Hey, come holler at that boy, man. We live right now. Who we talking to? Who we got right there? That's my guy right there. Hey, 1,000 miles away. You my brother. I love you, baby. What's going on?
1,000 miles away, man.
What's going on?
We got another. We supposed to got him on earlier in the year, dog.
Who we got? Who that right there?
Coach Little right here, man.
Coach Little, what up, though?
What's going down?
What's going down, brother? Hey, just give me a quick answer, man. What's the experience for you down there? How's the energy down there for you?
Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. Hey, you got to come playing out that bag, man.
Hey.
If you ain't loading the team up, if you ain't practicing for Florida, don't even come.
Don't even come. That's how you feel. No doubt.
We've been coming the last, 4-5 years?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, we done fell short again, but we still competing and doing our thing.
Hey, that's all that matters, man. All that matters. As long as you was able to get off that plane safe.
For the kids, though.
That's it.
As far as it go for the kids, it's something that they ain't gonna never experience,
Yes, sir.
So if you putting on for kids, you bringing them down there, you giving them this life. Hey, I appreciate y'all, all coaches. Salute to all the Detroit coaches that came out.
Hey, man, shout out to that. Shout out to that.
And
shout out to Coach Little, man. Like I say, winter workouts, man. We gonna come holler at you, man. We gonna have you on the winter workouts or something, man. We definitely supposed to have you on the show this year. We love DBE to come through all the time, man. Appreciate you taking the time to talk to us too, bro.
Hey, for sure. Come on out. We got our winter workout program with DBA and some other organizations. Playmaker Athletics. You probably see some of my coaches sporting the hoodies.
Yeah.
Hey, come show us some love, man.
We there. No, ain't nothing else to talk about. We there, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, man, you see how we doing it out here, man. We all access, man. This the pull
we
up.
all
this
access,
the pull up,
bro. This what we do.
This the pull up interview. So
this
if you in Florida right
we
now,
want people to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us.
On the show, pull up.
Pull up and come talk to us, man. This is what we do, man. So Lynn, like you said, you talked about, like I said, you was a C-team head coach this year for yourself, and you being able to go to a whole organization. I mean, you partially is a part, because I seen my girl, Art. Shout out to my girl, Art, because I did see her on the little video talking that good talk, What my man Thanos say? Look, something light. You know what I'm saying? She was talking about some light on there to the people. You know what I'm saying?
As Thanos to say.
Yes. So talk about the experience. Like I said, you went to a whole nother organization and went down there to compete with the guys. Just talk about that whole experience, the coaching staff that you was assembled with down there.
Man, firstly, we came down here with some great coaches. I mean, on the 9U, it was myself.
Yeah.
It was Dorsey, who's the OC of the Rams.
Shout out to my guy Dorsey, rookie ball. What up, though?
We also had Coach Lamar from the Cubs.
Okay, shout out to my guy, Coach Lamar.
Then my guy, Coach Tone, who coached on the Rams C team. More people might know him from the Jaguars.
Okay.
So, it was cool, man, for us to come together and get out here and get to know the kids and work with the kids and come down here to compete, man. And that's one of the things, like, as a coach, you get to come down here and kind of, see different type of football, network with other coaches, man. I done network with so many other coaches since I've been down here this week.
I see you, bro. I see you. Even teams that's out of state. I see you working down there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I seen the work down there, bro.
Yeah, like, man, I got so much information about moves that's going on next year,
man,
that I can't even tell people about yet.
I know. It's like
I can't even tell people about that.
It's getting crazy. I mean, you got like you said, you got it with that. We got so much coming up with the podcast to bring to our people next year. It's gonna be crazy next year, bro. It's just,
man.
I'm excited,
next year definitely gonna be crazy, man.
One thing for sure, we definitely next year gonna be full access. Ain't nobody gonna be in the damn studio. We gonna have Miles in the studio by ourselves, put it together for us, because we gonna be turned. That's how we doing next year. We gotta make sure of that. But shout out to them guys, man.
Low key though, man. On the real, like, I want to shout out everybody in the org, everybody in the whole league, everybody that's been tuning in.
Yeah.
Like, real, I felt like I had all access down here.
Yeah. For real.
I didn't have a problem on nobody's sideline.
Yeah.
No Detroit team sideline. If they see me coming, they like, oh, there go Lindsay. He coming from the group.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
So,
it's
like that.
It was cool, man.
We got security out there. They fucks with it out there, bro.
And we getting up there, man. It's getting up there, man. Everybody in. But, like, this last game, this championship game was live, man.
Yeah, so talk about that. Talk about that. Give us an input on that. I said, I caught it at 24-zip halftime. But a whole game analysis. Give us your input on what you saw today out of that team.
Well, firstly, man, going into the game, it was like so much hype, right?
Yeah.
So the team RBE was the back-to-back champions.
Okay.
They had a kid on the team. Right.
Okay.
It's from Carolina.
Okay. Shout out to RBE. Shout out to them.
They had a kid on their team named Kiki.
Okay.
And, going into the game, I wasn't really up on Kiki, but from what everybody said about Kiki, they put him in the same sentence as CJ.
Oh.
So it was a highly anticipated game. Like, everybody
just
was
off
like,
that.
Just off that. This was the game. This was the game.
So
everybody
let me ask you this.
Kiki.
Who is the little blue? Who is little blue, man? I've been hearing
Listen,
this name,
so
bro.
look.
Go ahead.
Hey, that's why you gotta love us, man. You gotta love everybody in the group, man.
I love everybody in the group, man. They got me dying right now, bro. Everybody saying little blue. Give me the story, bro.
We going live through the game, man. I can't remember who it was. But they like, it's Kiki this, Kiki that. Everybody like, we disappointed in the Kiki. Yeah. We disappointed. So they like, we can't call him Kiki no more. His name got to be Lil Bloop Bloop. So the rest of the game, he was Lil Bloop. Bro. The rest of the game, Lil Bloop Bloop.
Lil Bloop Bloop. Because I actually, like I said, I watched the live after you went, and I came in and watched, and I did see some comments at the bottom saying Bloop Bloop this, Lil Bloop Bloop that, and I'm like, who the hell is Lil Bloop Bloop? Who is this guy?
Listen to what I tell you. Lil Bloop Bloop ain't want no smoke.
It didn't want no smoke.
It want no smoke, man.
And I'm gonna tell you
first of all, look.
Go ahead.
First of all, they tried to make our guys wait. Like, they tried to stall them out. So game supposed to start at 3:30. West 7 Rams on the field. They're on the field, going through their pregame, working out, stretching. there's no RBE.
Nowhere.
We all looking.
Mm.
Where's RBE?
Right.
Where's RBE? Where's
Where they at?
RBE?
Damn.
10 minutes later, here come RBE. They got the flag.
Oh, they
Now,
feeling it.
man, their nickname is the show.
Oh.
I keep telling Carter, you got to get it copyrighted.
Oh, Carter
They
gotta
kept
get a
saying,
copyright.
the show has arrived. The show has arrived. The show has arrived. So they come.
Yeah.
They come late. They made West 7 wait. I'm assuming they tried to show it was some type of like gamesmanship going on there.
Yeah.
And they come out the gate, man, and the Rams was just on their head, like out the gate.
Yeah.
You know, CJ scored. He scored 3 touchdowns of his own, and he threw a touchdown.
Outside of the 3.
Yeah, he threw a touchdown outside of the 3.
Oh, wow.
He had 2 strips. One strip for a touchdown.
So he had a strip fumble touchdown.
No, it never hit the ground, bro.
Oh yeah, how he stripped? How he be stripping? Yeah, that motherfucker don't touch.
He took the ball literally right out the kid's hand and turned around and ran the other way for a touchdown.
Wow.
You had another one of his teammates forced a fumble. He scooped that one for a touchdown. He scored a touchdown on an RPO.
Yeah.
Ran it right up the middle for a touchdown.
Right. That's obvious.
And then he threw the touchdown for the 4th. Little
man, we gonna be silly. Drop them blue bloops in the building, man. If y'all want to keep being funny with the blue bloop, drop the blue bloops down there, man.
That's everybody who was watching the game live, man.
Everybody was watching the game. Give me some blue bloops down there, man.
They already know about Lil Blue, man.
Yeah, they say they know about Lil Blue because I was tripping out. I'm at work like, who the hell is Lil Blue Blue? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when we comment on there, it's just say Jim, so they might think you talking. I'm just saying, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, who the hell is? I'm telling myself, who the hell is Lil Blue Blue, man? This shit is crazy.
Lil Blue Blue wanted no smoke.
So that experience is, and I heard Lil Will had 2 today, 2 interceptions.
Yeah, man. Ill Will had 2 picks, man. Today, I seen him get another pick 2 days ago in the semifinals game too. I think he had about 4 or 5 picks since he been down here in Florida.
Since he got off the plane.
Yeah, so I renamed him, man. What's
the new name for him?
He Mr. Florida for now.
Okay. There it is. Little nephew.
You gotta call 5 Mr. Florida, man.
You're Mr. Florida. It's that simple. You want it on whatever side you want it on, you gonna get it, man. They going crazy with the blue bloops in the building, bro. They going crazy with the blue bloops. Little blue bloop. Hey, Will. Hey, man, tell my nephew, man, mad love, man. I'm proud of him, man. He had a great game. I saw it. Shout out to my man Clinton Customs in the building. Lil Will in the building, Ill Will, Lil Will, whatever the hell you want to call him, man. He was there with that, man. So,
Mr. Florida.
Mr. Florida is the new name. Mr. Florida is the new name.
Go get around some
so that blue bloop is really, I want, you know, we want our group to be nationally known because, you know, we talk how we talk all year round. But yeah, this blue bloop going viral. They say he couldn't hang today. They wasn't ready. They need the hashtag that say they wasn't ready. Oh boy.
They wasn't ready.
Woo.
They wasn't at all, man.
Hey.
But
like you said, what was the final score? 24-6? Final score?
It ended up being 24-12.
Okay.
But literally it was 24-6. I had never seen this, Dre. I have never, and tell me if you've seen this, right? So the score is 24-6.
Okay.
It's literally like 10 seconds left in the game.
Okay.
RBE had the ball.
Yeah.
The refs literally stopped the clock themselves without a timeout.
Yeah.
To allow them to get another play.
Oh yeah,
like,
I think I did. Yeah.
Normally they trying to get out of there. They
right. Yeah, they damn near running out of there. Right.
Get it. They didn't stop the clock to let them get another play, and then they scored on that. So that's how they got to 12, man. So I don't even count.
To make it. Okay. They had to make it right, man. Blue needed some milk, man. They needed some milk. Blue milk was gonna cry to the car, man. They wasn't ready. Sis said they wasn't ready. New T-shirts, man. It's going crazy on the Blue Blues, man. 2 picks, 1 forced fumble from nephew, man. Clap it up
Mr.
for that
Florida,
nigga, man. Clap it up for Mr. Florida, man. I mean, I've been telling people this, though. People been jumping on the van wagon when he came over there. I don't know when they jumped on the van wagon, but I've been on the van wagon since the Michigan Bulldog. I didn't even know who the kid was. So, I mean, it's like that, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to his pops to keep him in that, that environment to be great and stay great. So, shout out to them. Shout out to the West 7 Rams, man. Like, hey, I know they about to turn up down there. I'm kind of jealous, bro. I know they about to have a championship turn up down that boy or something.
Oh, yeah. The turn up is coming real soon, man. Like I said, some of the guys supposed to came here. I know they had a lot to do. They had to make sure they,
it's a lot going on
and everything going on, but it is up there tonight.
I can imagine, bro. I would
It's
love
up there
to
tonight.
be out there. Yeah, and we had to shout out the 14U third place Ducks. They won 35-6 in their game. Shout out to them. DJ and them. I know they wanted to defend that championship, but they did get third place. So shout out to them for that, man.
BJ had Old Town out here tonight.
On Swag, I heard it. Huh? We said the drip was crazy, I heard. I said, hey, they said the drip was crazy down there. What you say, Lynn?
Hey.
Said the drip was crazy down there?
He had them boys looking real drippy, man.
He said he had them boys down there on some drip.
Yeah,
I seen the green with the yellow pants though. I'm like, hold on now. Did they go to the Oregon? Did they go to Oregon to get the real Oregon boys?
Man, they look just like Oregon.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's
even
what I'm
all the way
saying,
down
man.
to the detail on the top. You know how they got the little
all that. Yeah, it didn't have the look. Yeah, I peeped that.
BJ got them boys nice, dog. Well, we about to. I'm trying to start something, man. I got to get him, YNF, Greg, all the uniform makers, man. We got to have a battle of the uniforms.
Man, I would love that. I would love
Who the coldest?
Because they put some stuff out there. They definitely. I didn't see some cats put some stuff on the floor, so I wouldn't be surprised about none of it. Like,
cause look, being out here, you see some trash uniforms, boy.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
What about the fight? They was talking about the fight.
The fight, man. Like
the fight. Everybody.
We don't know.
Like, that's when I started tuning in when they was talking about the fight.
Yeah, we don't know what was going on, man. It's during the game, and we just look over in the corner, man, and it was some people over there fighting. We heard it was some females or something that got into it and just popping off, man. But it ain't had nothing.
There. People don't like losing. Something.
Yeah, it ain't had nothing to do with nobody from Detroit, so we was straight.
Don't let that get y'all twisted. We didn't go down there banging because it wouldn't even been it got ugly quick, so they don't even want to talk about that part. With that.
But like you said, like you asked me about the atmosphere, man. It's crazy, like to be down here and see all this football.
Well, you went last year. I was about to say that for
I went last year. Like all them fields, like you look right behind you, like you at your game, and then you just hear, you hear the crowd, and you look behind you see somebody running 60 yards.
I was seeing that he was turning the screen around. We got the Spartans behind us. I'm like, well, damn. That's how we get it. That's how we get it down there.
Man. Seeing these other teams, man, we ran into a team called I know Hoop in here. He could tell. I keep forgetting their name, but they got a girl on their team.
Oh yeah, the one you was talking about, the running back.
She played running back, man.
Yeah.
Like cold with it.
Wow.
Cold with it.
And, being solid and shit. I'm like, what the.
Man, like just being able to see stuff like that, man, and hear the story and somebody say, that team over there got a girl on the team, and then you go over there and just check them out, like, okay,
no doubt.
Let me see what they're about, and like she was a stud in the football sense.
That's crazy. You don't get to say that a lot about
no fun.
Shout out to everybody tuning in. Miss Jones, sis, what up, though?
Thanks, Paco. Thanks, Brandon. The Riot Squad out of Brooklyn. That's who she played.
Oh, okay, the Riot Squad. Wow, out of Brooklyn. Oh, okay, because I think
14U.
you had went live and
Kyla
yeah. I think you was talking about that. I did peep that out.
Kyla Zimmerman is her name.
Ooh, check her out. Shout out to everybody,
Real
tuning
deal.
in, man. They said they didn't start the game. They didn't even start the game yet either. I think that's what Miss Ann was talking about. But yeah, man, I just think, man, that's great, man. I'm happy for organization, for us, like I said, because I can only imagine, like you say, not being able to play that game here and how much of your energy is going down to Florida. Like, you got to take so much energy down there and momentum down there, like, just off not being able to play your own championship game, and they go down there and just, pretty much dominated. We ended up playing one of our own teams. I think they played the Colts or something. And,
a lot of
them.
Detroit teams played against each other.
Yeah, I saw the Rams.
And I'm glad you mentioned the championship, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I didn't mean to get you up. I'm glad you mentioned the championship.
Yeah.
I'm glad, because we got to have a poll.
Yeah.
Right now, with people who in here, people who watch later.
Yeah.
Here's the poll question.
Poll question coming, people.
Poll question is, since the Southfield Ravens came to Florida and beat the West 7 Rams 10U, should they now be acknowledged as the GM's C-Team champion?
Because I have some input on that. Like, my personal opinion, I kind of liberated on it earlier. And like you said, if you think the Ravens should be deserved to be called the city champs, drop your answer down in the comments. My personal opinion on that, I don't necessarily think that should be that, me personally, because, and it like, however you want to put it, Mookie didn't have his coaching staff. I would rather see it how it is if it was played here, if we're going to play it. We're not going to play it. You don't know if it was 9-year-old kids on the Ravens team that played in that Ravens thing and they was studs on that team, overall 10U team, or vice versa with Mookie and them. Me personally, I don't think that should necessarily capitalize them being champions here in the city. No. Did they beat them? Yeah, they 10U beat their 10U. It's just that simple. Of course, we wanted it bad. We got a decent amount of vision on how we saw that game, and everybody had their own opinion. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think they should necessarily crown themselves as that. If you, like me personally, I would, if I beat Mookie, I don't give a damn if it was a 10U team, 9U team. That's just me, because I know Mookie is a great coach. He's a great coach. So me personally, I would have probably been talking shit too after the game as we beat them teams. He the head coach over there, so I'm gonna talk shit to him. But I ain't gonna crown myself as the champions in the city, and we ain't played no game there. So that's my opinion. I see a lot of people saying no in the building. Wifey said no. She agreed with her brother. You know what I'm saying? 1,000%. You know what I'm talking about? We got Sunshine said no because they didn't have the whole team together, staff or kids. I agree. So
let's talk about that. Hey, man, first of all, when I say the atmosphere of that Ravens game, when I say that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. We need everybody, if you ain't here, you can go on the page and rewatch that game, man. Rams versus Ravens. 10U was crazy.
Go check it out.
Energy.
I can imagine.
Crazy energy, man.
I am jealous.
I
can imagine the energy on that sideline. Both sidelines, bro. To hear that on both sidelines.
Man, you got coaches. They yelling across the field at each other, man.
I can imagine.
Yelling across the field, clapping across the field. They pointing across the field. You know, Mookie got his antics going on. Man, after the game, after the game.
I was blessed for you to be able to, like I said, my guy, he was down there on this stuff on full access, man. I got a great amount of access down there, and I felt like I was there. But, yeah, man, that I can only
see. Alante in here. He was there. That shit was
Alante, what
crazy.
up, though? I did see you down there. What up, baby? Definitely got to
man,
be one of the
it was
first ones next season, man, for sure, man. I might have to even come over there and do an off-season all access or something with y'all boys. I definitely owe you that. Shout out to my man Lante, man. C-Team still a head coach. But yeah, man,
that
I can imagine, bro. But it was
dog when
I think it was a great thing for our league to be able to play each other on a national platform, even though we didn't have the coaches and the kids on the same, as we supposed to. I think it was still lit for it to happen, and bring adversity to our league. They talking. Hey, they was talking. Well, they said my guy got missing. They ain't know where he was at. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know how my guy take losses. It ain't no big thing like that. You know what I'm saying? I know how he take his losses, but
hey, they done put an APB out on Mookie, man.
oh Lord, not that. Not the ABB. My man B said, watch out for that
Put an
Sparks B
APB
team
out
next
on
year.
Mookie.
All right. They say they got to put it. Man, come on, bro. I seen my guy. I was happy to see my guy. I'm like, he good.
APB.
He got to get.
He supposed to be here. He said he was gonna be right here, man. I don't know where he at. That's what I said. We got an APB out on Mookie, man.
Well, you know what? We coming back. He gonna be able to speak up because we obviously next week we gonna do it again next Friday. We gonna have everybody. We want to have the champs in the building with them trophies, them belts. Did you get a take of who got the belt? Who got the trophy? Who got that? Because I know how when coaches go down there, they give it to other coaches. Or how did that go? How did that presentation go?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this firstly. Shout out to Miss Wallace.
Oh, no doubt.
The president of the West 7 Rams.
Shout out to her, man.
And this is why I'm giving her the shout out right now,
okay.
right? So you touched on the trophies and stuff when you win. So when you win the national championship, they give you the commemorative helmet.
Mm-hmm.
They give you a championship belt. You get, of course, the championship trophy. The kids get kits, and then the kids get rings, right?
Yeah.
The coaches are not given rings.
Right.
The coaches do not receive rings when they come down here and win.
Really?
Miss Wallace from the Rams.
Okay.
Nope, they just give them to the kids.
Okay.
Miss Wallace from the Rams, her own pocket, purchased rings for her coaching staff.
Clap it up for her. Clap it up for Miss Wallace, man. I love her, man. I love all the women that's taking care of their organizations. And for her to go out on her own, like you say, because a lot of people don't understand people. Us volunteers, we come out of our pocket more than we get anything out of it. If anything, we come out of our pockets more, way more. So for her to be able to purchase those rings for her coaches, man, shout out to Ms. Wallace, man. That is great. That's great, man.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They get the chain, too. I forgot the chain.
Oh, yeah, the chain, the YFL chain.
And then our guy, and our guy, Young Thanos, was rewarded a chain for being the 12U National Player of the Year.
Whew. There it is.
He was awarded the 12U National Player of the Year after the game.
There it is. I mean, it's we gotta get them
and
people. We gotta get Ram
he was
Nation
rocking
up
the
in
buck
here, man.
like that.
I guess we're gonna have to have Ram Nation up in this boy next week, man. And like I said, closing out, man. What was just speak on your experience, everything you took from that experience down there, what you learned, and everything as a coach, man, and just anything you want to just put out there, you know what I'm saying, before we get up out of here.
Man, it was a great experience, man. The biggest thing I want to leave out here for people who wasn't here, man, like at the end of the day, it was really a lot of love out here between our team, all the teams through the org. Yeah, it was some things that happened that people might not have been proud of, but at the end of the day, man, it was a lot of love from all the teams, man.
Shout out to that.
We got a picture that I put on the page with myself, Hood. You had T from the Spartans. You know, other guys.
And that's
in
still
there,
different teams too, by the way.
You know, from different teams, man. And if you look on T page, this is his file. I want to make sure he get the credit for it because he said it.
Mm-hmm.
He put on there Team Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Team Michigan. And we're Team Michigan. And, you know, for the most part down here, you saw a lot of that. You saw a lot of Team Michigan.
That's what you be wanting to see.
Like I said, right now I'm in the Buckeyes. I'm in the Buckeyes room right now.
Yeah. Up in the building. Buckeye Nation, man. He, like I said, he went down there and coached with the Rams. He in the Buckeyes Nation. You know, they showed him love like he's a regular person.
Get it out the mud, hoodie on.
Get it out the mud. My man J.R. Mott down there doing his thing, making sure that name is out there, and it's definitely out there. What up, though? So, yeah, go ahead and finish your closing out, bro. What else you had to add to your experience?
Yeah, shout out to J.R. Mott, man. Tonight, he turning up for his birthday, too.
Man, see, y'all, I am so jealous. I got to get up, go to work tomorrow. Y'all down there, turn it up.
Everybody, man, it was.
Shout out to y'all. Yeah.
That was it, man. At the end of the day, it was all love. I really enjoyed being out here. You know, I enjoyed seeing our league do well. You know, shout out here. Shout out to the Spartans 8U. You know, they finished out strong. Mm-hmm. You know, it ended up being 3-1 down here.
Yeah.
You know.
Shout out to them guys over there, bro. For real, for real. So, I don't know. I think he might have lost him. He froze out. So, man, that was Lynn. One half of the GM's Friday Night Talk, man. We Florida Access. Next year we'll be full throttle because I'm going to be down there for sure. I'm going to be down there for sure next year to be able to close it out. Closing it out, man. Next week, we will be on next week. We will have the champs in the building. We will have the trophies, all that stuff. We want to make sure we bring that out. Shout out to everybody that went down there again to Florida, represented our city, our state, their organization, our league, and everything else that they were supporting down there. Shout out to Love Jones in the building. I got your shirt on, baby. We represent Love Jones. Get it out the mud, the spot, Silverback. Everybody that fucks with us, man, we appreciate the love throughout. Same time next week. Hey, and again, this Sunday, 8 o'clock, Players Den. Tune in. Like I said, next week we're going to be full. Everybody going to be back. Yeah, that's what I get the ladies on Players Den. Y'all get the little glitter and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we get a love to the ladies and stuff like that. But no, like I said, same time next week. Friday, 8 o'clock. See y'all next week. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Love y'all. Gang, 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 gang.